Good evening, everyone. This is Robert from RJL 518. Welcome you back here to my channel for some more exciting inside pitch action. This is the 1985 season replay of Inside Pitch. Today's date is August 22nd. We are at Oakland Coliseum for tonight's game between the Detroit Tigers and the Oakland Athletics. Let's take a look at the standings so far here in the American League. The Detroit Tigers right now are tied for third in the American League East. And with the Milwaukee Brewers right behind them and Boston, these three teams right now are fighting for one playoff spot. It looks like Toronto is going to easily win the American League East, and the Yankees are going to wind up probably in second place. They could still catch Toronto. There's still plenty of baseball time. In the American League West, the Minnesota Twins have an 8-game lead on the Athletics. But Oakland right now is fighting for their playoff lives with Seattle and California for 2 spots here. The Angels are only 2 games back of the Mariners. The Mariners 1 game back of Oakland. And even the White Sox are not out of it yet, although they are 7 games back. Bears Den and Philip Reynolds joins us here at Oakland Coliseum for tonight's game. So this is an important matchup as the Tigers are 63-56, Oakland 62-58. So every game right now, as we says, we're now going into late August and approaching September as we begin our pennant race coming up very shortly. Anything is possible. Starting pitcher for the Oakland Athletics tonight is Tommy John. Yes, he's in an Angels uniform, but he is on the Athletics at this time. He was traded from California to Oakland later. 4 wins, 10 losses, a 5.53 ERA. He gets the call for the A's tonight. Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Tigers will be second baseman Lou Whitaker. .279 average, 21 homers. Big American League matchup. Let's play some ball. John's first pitch. 6-5, strikeout chance. 17 is high. Whitaker will swing 3-2, and he leads off with a base hit past first. He will trot down there and get on base with a game-starting single. Oakland Coliseum -1 to strikeouts, +2 to walks. Next up is the shortstop, Alan Trammell, .258 average, 13 homers. Michael Peterson joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. The infield is halfway. Strat says a 3. Nothing happening. John will pitch. That's a 6-1, and that is a straight base hit right up the middle past Tommy John. Lou Whitaker's base running rating is a 4. On a single one, he will make it to third on a ball right past John. And the Tigers are off to a hot start. 2 straight base hits. And the next batter is center fielder Kirk Gibson. He's in center for this game. Batted .287, 29 home runs. Still nobody out. The infield is going to stay halfway as the A's are going to try to play for 2 instead of just allowing the 1. So, Tommy, let's see what's going on here. Stratroll says it is an 18. Nourish batted .273, 28. First and third, 1 out now. They're going to keep the infield halfway and try for 2. John, that is a 2. Trammell might have a chance to score, try to steal. Let's see. 2 - 1 is a 2. No. There will not be a hit and run is available, but I'm going to call that off. So Parrish will bat. John with the pitch. 3-1, possible error. Parrish will swing. 5-6. It's a ground ball to short. The ball is hit to Alfredo Griffin. His error rating is a 10. That's a 6. It's going to be an error. That is a ground ball error, which means it's only a 1-base error. So Whitaker will come in to score. Trammell goes to second. Parrish goes to first. And the Tigers jump out to a 1-0 lead on Oakland. And that is an E6. First error on the A's. Detroit originally won this game 5-3 historically. There were actually 4 errors in this ball game, and there were 23 hits. So there was a lot of offense between these two. So the Tigers jump out 1-0 lead. And the next batter is Barbaro Garby. He is at first base for the game. 257 average, 6 homers and 85. Infield will remain halfway. Pitch from John. That's a 17. Nothing happening. John will pitch. 6-6. Strikeout chance. 4 gets Garby. Strikeout number 2 for Tommy John. Next batter up, the left fielder, Larry Herndon. 244 average, 12 homers, 37 ribbies. Runners at first and second. Infield now normal with 2 outs. Strat says a 6, nothing happening. John will pitch. That's a 2-2. He is not tired, so that is a blank. But Herndon gets to swing. 2-2. Single right past shortstop. Trammell's base running rating is a 5. And that's all he needs to score from second. He will come in around. Parrish's base running rating is a 3. Even with 2 outs, he will have to hold at second. He needs to be at least a 5 to get to third. Needs to be a 6 in order to get a 5 in order to get to third. So he comes in, and it's now 2-0 Tigers. On a base hit by Herndon. Next up for the Tigers, their designated hitter, Nelson Simmons. 239 average, 10 homers, 33 runs batted in. Strat says a 6. There's no play. John will pitch. 2-1, wild pitch, 15. Possible pass ball. The catcher is O'Brien. His pass ball rating is a 3. And he can't stop it. It's going to go to the backstop, and the runners will advance. Pass ball moves the runner up on O'Brien. And now runners at second and third with 2 outs. So far, the Athletics are getting roughed up here in the first. They will try the Strat again, this time a 14, no play. John will pitch. That's a 5-4. That is a blank. Simmons gets to swing. 1-3, and it's a base hit into left field. The Tigers are off to a good start. It's a single to left. Parrish, we know, definitely comes in to score. We know he comes in. Herndon's base running rating is a 4. Single to left in order to score +1 is a 5. Left fielder is Henderson is +1. It's a 6. There is no throw, so Herndon will definitely come in to score. Nelson on at first, and the Tigers have jumped out all over Tommy John, 4-0. Steeler fan joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Next up for Detroit is the right fielder, Alejandro Sanchez. Batted 248, 6 homers and 85. 2 outs still. Then the Tigers are already up 4-0 on Oakland. And Tommy John not looking good here in the first. Still rolling a Strat, nothing going on. John will pitch. That is a 6-5 strikeout chance. 9 gets him. Tommy John actually strikes out the side. That's the 3rd strikeout for John. But the Tigers get 4 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. We go to the bottom of the first. It's already 4-0 Tigers. As both Detroit and Oakland are trying to stay where they can be, as they're still holding on for playoffs. Still lots of baseball left to play. But who knows what can go on. A lot can happen yet as we approach now the end of August and getting closer to the pennant race. Bottom of the first inning, starting pitcher for the Tigers in this game was Frank Tanana. 12 wins, 14 losses, a 4.27 ERA. He gets the call here for the Tigers. Leading off for the Oakland A's is shortstop Alfredo Griffin. 270 average, 64 runs batted in. Tanana, 6-4 against the right switch. That's a blank. Alfredo will swing 1-1, single into left field for a base hit. And the Athletics start with a single as well. Griffin will go to first. And that will bring up left fielder Steve Henderson. 301 average, 3 homers. Infield halfway. See if a strat coming up. That is an 18. And there is no. That is an 18. And there is no play. Already down 4 runs. I don't think he'll be stealing. But the Athletics, it's the first inning. They're still going to play normal running. The bases will still be run normal here. Tanana will pitch. That's a 1-5. That's a walk chance. The 19 is high. Henderson gets the swing. 6-3. Star 1. A ground ball to third. Henderson double play rating 3. Nothing from Tanana. Halfway is 4. Second base, Whitaker adds none. A 1-4, they turn the double play, and they do. Third base to second base to first base, 5-4-3, 2 outs. Tanana gets the twin killing on that one. And the next batter up is the first baseman, Dusty Baker. 268 average, 14 homers, and 85. Pitch from Tanana, 1-6. That is a home run check. Baker against the lefty is an 11. That's a 19. It is too high. Baker does get to swing. 5-2 against the lefty. That is a ground out to second base. And the inning ends there. No runs and a hit for Oakland. It's 4-0 in favor of the Cats. A very long first inning. We go to the top of the second. Leading off for the Tigers will be Tom Brookins. He is at third base. 237 average, 7 homers. John will pitch. That's a 4-6 against a righty. That's a walk plus 10, and that 7 will send Brookins down to first. Leadoff walk for the Tigers. Top of the order, here's Whitaker. Tigers sent 8 men to the plate in the top of the first inning. Infield will be halfway. Anything going on Strat? It says a 16. There is nothing. Whitaker, John will pitch. 6-2, that's a double question mark. And that 17 is too high for either side. It's a blank. Whitaker will swing. 6-1, fly ball to left field. That's the first out. And that is also the first out made by a fly out or a ground out as John struck out the side in the first. Here is Trammell. Trammell is 1 for 1. Strat says 17. Possible bunt by Trammell. You're up by 4 runs. No. John will go ahead and pitch. 2-1. Wild pitch 7, and it goes to the backstop. Brookins will go to second. Wild pitch by Tommy John sends Brookins to second base. Now I see why the Angels traded him, I guess. Now with the infield goes back to normal, they'll pitch to Trammell. We'll re-roll the Strat. 6, nothing happening. John will pitch. And that's a 5-6. Against a righty, it's a blank. Trammell gets the swing. 4-2. Fly ball, right field. Out number 2. Brookins, a base running rating of 5. A base running rating of 5. A 1-2, he advances. A 6-6, he's out. And he does go to third base on the fly out. It was deep enough and allowed Brookins to go to third. But there is 2 outs. And here is Kirk Gibson. Gibson is 0 for 1. Struck out. Steeler fan joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Strat roll says a 2. I don't think there's a steal attempt. 4 minus 1. 4 minus 1 is 3. Divided by 5, no. So Brookins will stay at third. John will pitch to Gibson. And that is a 2-3. And that's a base hit right up the middle once again by past Tommy John. Gibson has himself a single. Brookins comes in to score. It's 5-0 Tigers. And it looks like we're on our way to a blowout. That brings up Lance Parrish. Tigers now up 5-0. They originally won this game 5-3. So right now they have the 5 runs they originally scored. Bullpen for Oakland already getting ready, but they'll see if John can keep it just the way it is here. 2 outs. Parrish is the batter. Strat says a 10, no play. John will pitch. 2-6, that's a walk chance. The 16 is high. Parrish gets the swing. 5-4, and that's a base hit to left field. That is a single for Parrish. That is a single left. Kirk Gibson's base running rating is a 4 with 2 outs becomes a 5. Single left -2 is a 3. Henderson +1 a 4. So a 1-4 Gibson. A 1-4 Gibson is safe. 5 he holds. 6-1 or 6-6. 6-1 or a 6-1 or a 6-6 he's safe, but Parrish will be out. That is a 4 and he is safe. He will hold at third, and Parrish stays at first. Here's Barbaro Garby. And Tommy John is getting racked here by Detroit early in this ball game. 2 outs. Garby the batter now. And that is a 20. John has no pickoff rating, so he will not throw anywhere. He will pitch to Garby. And that's a 1-6. That's a range play. Garby gets the swing, 5-5. That's a star 4. It's a ground ball to third. The ball is hit to Steve Kiefer. His range is a 1. And he makes the play. What a play by Kiefer. He throws to first to get Garby, and the inning is over. Kiefer just saved at least a run score. What a play by Steve Kiefer at third. And it's a ground out, and the inning ends there. 1 run for the Tigers on 2 hits and a walk and a wild pitch. Remains 5-0 Detroit. Bottom half of inning number 2 coming up. Here is Dave King Kong Kingman. He's designated hitter for the game. 238 average, 30 home runs. Tanana's pitch. 5-5 against a righty. It's a blank. Kingman gets the swing. 1-6. Fly out to right field. That's out number 1. Next up is Mike Heath. Heath is in right field for this game. 250 average, 13 homers, 55 ribbies. Tanana, 1-6. That is a straight home run check against the lefty. That's a 12, but the 20 is high. Heath will swing, no. That's a 5-1, and he hits a fly ball deep to right field, but that's going to get caught by Sanchez, and that's out number 2. He did get a lot of it, but not all of it. Next up is Mike Davis. He's in center field for the ball game. 287 average, 24 homers. Tanana's pitch, 2-6, strikeout chance. 3, got him. Struck him out. First strikeout for Tanana. He had 159 of them in 85. And that is a 1-2-3 inning. Go the Athletics. 5-0 in favor of Detroit after 2. Bob's Tabletop Sports joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. They're going to give Tommy John 1 more inning, if anything. Larry Herndon leads off for Detroit. He's 1 for 1. But John having a very rough outing. Pitch from John, 3-4. That's a blank. Herndon gets the swing, 4-1. That is a ball hit to left field. That is a 6 against the lefty. That will be a single for Herndon. They are killing John right now. And I'm going to check to see if John's reached that 13 Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's going to be it for John. Tommy John coming out. He has been deemed ineffective. The Athletics will go to the bullpen. The next batter for the Tigers is Nelson Simmons. And let's see who the Athletics want to bring on to pitch here. Coming on to pitch for the Athletics will be Rick Langford, 3 wins, 5 losses, a 3.51 ERA. Langford will take over, can pitch to 11 batters. And Nelson Simmons leads off for Detroit. So Tommy John did not have a good outing. So he is out. Herndon on at first base, still no one out. Infield is halfway to guard for the double play. That is a 17, no play coming up. Langford with the pitch, 6-1, hit by pitch. That 5 is high. Simmons gets the swing, 6-5. He grounds it right back to Langford. Double play rating is a 3. Langford is 0, but a ground ball to the pitcher. You add another one because it's automatic. So you add another one anyway, so it's a 4. Infield halfway is a 5. The pivot man in this case, since he's heading from the left side, is the shortstop, and that is Griffin. He has no adjustment. A 1-5, they turn the double play. They do. Pitcher to shortstop to first, 2 outs. Two men down real quick on a 1-6-3 double play. That will bring up Alejandro Sanchez. Infield normal. Langford's pitch, 5-3. It's a blank. Sanchez gets to swing, 3-3, and that is a base hit past third base. It's a single. Sanchez will trot down to first. Good thing they got the double play. Another hit for the Tigers. That brings up Tom Brookins. Brookins walked his last time up. Strat roll says a 6. Nothing happening. Langford will pitch. That is a 2-2. Strikeout chance. He got him. Struck him out. And that will end the inning. No runs for the Tigers on 2 hits. As Langford comes in and shuts down the Tigers, and they can't get any runs. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. Second baseman Don Hill leads off for the Athletics. 285 average, 3 homers. He's at second for the game. Michael Peterson, yep, blowout city already, but we all know how my games go. Tanana will pitch, and that's a 4-5. That's an error on a throw. Hill will swing, 6-2, and that is a ball. That's a base hit to center field. That is a base hit to center field. There is no runner advancement, so there is no error, and Hill will hold at first base. Throwing errors on the outfield only matter if there's runner advancement. So there's nobody on base, so it's no error. Even though the 18, the ball was hit to center field. Gibson had an error rating of a 20. So there would have been an error, all right, but on an error on a throw, okay, there's only runner advancement, and there is none. So Hill stays at first. Maybe the Athletics can get some runs in. Here's the third baseman, Steve Kiefer. 197 average, didn't get that many starts in 85, but he gets to start in this game. Infield halfway. I am still rolling Strat. That is a 9. Nothing happening. Tanana will pitch. 3-1. That's again a possible error. Kiefer 2-5. And that is a base hit to left field. Ball's hit to left. Herndon's error rating is a 9. That is a 15. There will not be an error. There will not be an error. Don Hill, base running rating is a 3. -2 to get the third on a base hit to left. Herndon adds 1, though. So a 1-2, Hill is safe. 3-5, he holds. 6-1 or 6-6, he's safe. but Kiefer is out. That's a 3, and he will hold that second. But a base hit by Kiefer, and now the A's got something going on here in the bottom of the third inning. That brings up the catcher, Charlie O'Brien, batted .273. No homers. There was only 1 RBI. Charlie O'Brien only had 11 at-bats in 1985 for Oakland. I think this was his only start for the A's in this season. No outs, runners second. C&D Baseball TV with Tony Porter joining us here at Oakland Coliseum. Always check out his channel. His channel is just nothing but total awesomeness. Plays Fall Classic, plays Stratomatic, plays Inside Pitch, plays Deep Drive, plays Trip. He just plays it all. Runners at first and second. Tanana will pitch. I am still rolling a strat, and that is a 13-0 happening. Infield will still stay halfway. Tanana's pitch. 2-3 at the park. Oakland Coliseum. What does it say? 4-1. It's a fly ball to left field. And that is out number 1. Nobody moves, of course, on a fly out to left. Top of the order for the A's. Here's Alfredo Griffin. Griffin singled his last time up. 11-0 on the strat. Tanana with the pitch. 4-1, double question mark. Griffin hitting from the right side. That's a 1-5 as a single. That 9 is high. Griffin will go ahead and swing away. 2-1. It's a star 4 and a ground ball to third. Griffin's double play rating 1. Nothing from Tanana. Infield halfway is a 2. Second baseman Whitaker has no pivot rating. A 1-2. They turn the double play, and they do not. It's an automatic runner advancement. So Hill goes to third. Kiefer goes to second. You know what? I made an error already on there. It was a ground ball to third. I did not say where it went. And that actually was hit right at the third base. Choice of force only at third, or try second to first double play. He'll try to second to first double play. He does not get it. It's still a 6. The only play was to first. There are 2 outs, though. I forgot to roll for that play, but I just did it there. Runners at second and third now. With 2 outs, the infield now will be normal. Here's Steve Henderson. Frank Tanana, a little bit of a jam here, but the A's got something cooking. But so far, but now 2 quick outs. Strat roll says an 8, nothing happening. Tanana will pitch. And that's a 4-6. That's at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 4-4. It is a blank, which means we got a rare play with men on base. Let's see what happens. And that is a 62. Slow roller fielded by the catcher, who possibly bobbles, then possibly throws wild to first. Resolved by rolling against the catcher error rate, first for the bobble, then for the throw. So the catcher is Parrish. His error rating is a 6. First, does he bobble it? No, he doesn't. Now, does he make a throwing error? Yes, he does. It is an error on the throw. It is an error on the throw, so now that's a throwing error, is what I perceive that to be. So the ball, so he threw it to Garby. Garby's range is a 5. Does he prevent it from going past him? No, he does not. It gets past him. So that means Hill scores on the error. Hill scores on the error. Kiefer's at third, goes to third base automatically with 2 outs. His base running rating is a 3. Does he come out? Does he come home? Yes, he does. He scores on the error. And Henderson's base running rating is a 3. Does he go to second? Yes, he does. That is a 2-base error, is how I'm going to read that. So that is an E2, which allows Hill to score and Kiefer to score. and allows Henderson to go to second on that error. 5-2 Oakland on a gigantic error by Lance Parrish as he threw the ball away and allows Henderson to go to second. And I'm thinking that as a throwing error. It was not an error on the grounder, but it was an error on the throw. So I'll do the range check on the receiver. 5-2 now. Here's Dusty Baker. 2 outs. The A's are back in the game. Strat rolls as an 8. Nothing happening. Tanana will pitch. That's a 5-2. That's a walk chance. The 5 is good. Baker will trot down to first. And here is Dave King Kong Kingman. Kingman definitely can tie this game up with one swing. Strat says a 14, nothing happening. Tanana will pitch. That's a 5-3. Again, that is a strikeout chance. He's not tired. That 19 is high. Kingman gets the swing, 5-1, and that is a base hit into center field. It is a single for Kingman. Henderson's base running rating is a 3. With 2 outs is a 4, +2, and a single to get to home. The single center is a 6. Center fielder is Gibson. He adds 1. That's a 7. Henderson will come in to score without a throw. Dusty Baker's base running rating is a 1. In order to get to third base, single to center +2 is a 3. With 2 outs is a 4. And again, Gibson a 5. So there's no throw home, but is there a throw to third? Baker's safe on a 1-5. And he is safe on that play. And Dave Kingman, though, the 4 prevents Kingman from going to second. So that is a base hit. Another run comes in to score. And it is now 5-3. And we're now at the actual score of the game. They're going to go talk to Frank Tanana on the mound, see if he's all right. And suddenly everything's falling apart here in the bottom of the third. Here's Mike Heath. 2 outs. Strat says a 17. Not going to bunt here, so Heath will bat. Tanana will pitch. That's a 3-5. Hit by pitch. That 18 is way too high. But Heath gets the swing. That's a 5-3, and it's a ground ball to third. The throw is going to go to second to get Kingman, and the inning comes to an end. 3 runs for Oakland on 3 hits and 1 error. First error on Detroit at the catcher. At the end of 3, we're back to a ball game, 5-3 Detroit. What? Did you think a 5-0 blowout, a 5-0 start would not mean anything here at RJL 518? Come on. You know how my games go. We go to the top of the 4th inning. 5-3 Tigers now. Rick Langford, who took over for Tommy John as John got blasted. And leading off for the Tigers will be Lou Whitaker, who should be in the Hall of Fame instead of Trammell. Whitaker 1 for 2. Pitch from Langford, 6-2. Against the lefty, that's a walk chance. The 4 is good.